Good morning, everyone. It is day 7 of the adventure. We are almost halfway through the adventure and it really needs to slow down because it's going by way too quick. So today is Thursday? I don't even know anymore. But I'm just at Park Lake, just woke up at my campsite, and we won't be staying here another night, but checkout's at 2. It's a little after 9:30 right now. Before I get some breakfast started and do some reorganizing in the rig, I'm just going to take you on a walk and just kind of show you around the provincial park here. I spent a lot of time here when I lived in Lethbridge, and you know, it's this place means a lot to me, so I'm glad we got at least one night here. I'm just using this little shelter here as a wind block. That southern Alberta wind is still pretty, well, it's on and off today. Enough that it would contaminate my recordings. So I'm just going to head back to camp. Breakfast is going to be really simple and quick today. I was texting Mindy, who, if you've been following this series, we went out and explored Dalbonita and some other areas with abandoned or old disheveled property. Probably going to be heading down to a town called Cardston. Mindy is working today, so us meeting up for Java is dependent on just how busy she is with work. So one cool idea that Rita and I came up with, part of the reason I really wanted this bench project was to have this under storage, and as long as we pack things tight, as you can see, I picked up some groceries, nothing's really moving around, and it's been pretty successful so far. So Rita had the idea of having some like spare emergency food. So in here we've got oatmeal, which is what I'm gonna have this morning. We've got a bunch of soup packets in here. And then further back we've got, this is like instant potato, like instant mashed potato flakes. I know they're no replacement for real potatoes, but super easy to make if you need something quick. And we've got some dried fruit in here. We've got some more rice cakes, and we've even got some pasta, like emergency pasta. And behind that, we've got some mixed nuts as well too. So good to have those things, especially if the weather goes really bad and it's just not good to cook, or if you're just not feeling up to it, you know. It's good to plan for those days. Now I just got to get everything back in here. Well, breakfast is done, dishes are done. I'm gonna make my way down south and hopefully have a nice little visit with Mindy, provided she doesn't get tied up with anything. And we'll see what kind of trouble we get into after that. Well, hey everyone, had a fantastic visit with Mindy and another friend named Zack who showed up for the visit as well. Thank you to both of you for coming out and visiting me. We met up in a town called Cardston, and Zack actually gave me a good suggestion of a place to go check out here since I really didn't have anything else planned today. So I'm on a back road out near Cardston. I'm going out to a ghost town, or what's the remnants of a town called Woolford. It was kind of on my radar to check that out, but with some of these ghost towns that are listed in Alberta, there's literally nothing left. Like you go out and you might see like imprints where buildings used to be, but that's about it. But Zack, who is very familiar with this area, told me that there's some stuff out there to check out. So we're just riding some beautiful backcountry roads here. So we're just coming up on the Woolford Provincial Park. I guess we'll take a look around the park and see if we can find anything interesting to see. Beautiful countryside out here. It doesn't look like there's anybody out here. That's rather surprising. I mean, I know it's kind of out of the way, but that's rather surprising for this time of year. Usually these parks are filled right up. Pretty overgrown. Not sure if anyone's even really coming out and taking care of this place much. Oh, it looks like we've got one camper to the right of us. I saw a car and a tent. Okay, so there's at least one person out here. Just tucked away in the back. Kind of nice having the whole place to yourself. Isolated place like this with no one around too. I feel like you could probably just camp here for free and nobody would check on you. I mean, I usually like to stay honest myself, but sometimes you wonder. This place is really beautiful. The weather's perfect. It gives me a bit of anxiety though. Like I'm gonna make a couple of sandwiches here, and I was just going to get some condiments. Making roast beef sandwiches, and I really like Arby's sauce. If there's any Arby's sauce lovers out there, hit me up in the comments. But this is one of those places where there's like, it's just overgrown and there's bush all over the place. And I'm just like constantly looking over my shoulder like, oh gosh, am I gonna look and there's gonna be like a bear or something. So I don't know. You know, when you go to a place and you just have like a gut feeling, you just kind of go with your gut. Sometimes it's simple things in life. Well, I don't think I want to sleep here. I also don't really want to pay for another campsite. So, I mean, perfect thing about truck camping, you can basically park anywhere and call it camp. So, let's do a little more exploring and see what else we can find. Concrete foundation, so I'm not worried about crashing through the floor. Looking up in the rafters to make sure nothing's gonna jump down and latch onto my face. I see a bird's nest up there. Looks like an old workbench over that way. Some garbage underneath there. Probably had some people squatting here before. Wouldn't be surprised. Old overhead door. So yeah, this must have just been like an old garage or workshop or something along those lines. Place to keep some tools and materials. Nails for, you know, hanging stuff, whether it was horseshoes or something else. We got an old washing machine here. An old fuse box over there. Yeah, you could make a nice little hobo camp in here if you really wanted. There's a sign over here that says Jonah. I think there might be some birds. I can hear movement, so I might be alarming some of the locals. There's an old jack over here. Cool. There's even like some symbols on the wall too, like a little hand axe and like a handsaw, and this is beautiful. And the windows, you can see leftover glass here. Absolutely gorgeous. I did touch base with my buddy Zack again, and it turns out this and there's kind of like a town site down the road. It looks like a couple of people do live there, but there's like what's left over of a general store. I think this entire area is kind of what's left of Woolford. Ghost town, remnants of a town, but however you want to look at it. Okay, let's move on to that other beauty over there. Zack was telling me in Cardston they have one of those Mormon Latter-day Saint temples, and he was telling me that one of the buildings out here is actually made with the same stone, same kind of stone that was used to make the temple. I'm wondering if he was talking about this building over here. Let's go take a look. Well, I'm inside the big stone house. Gotta watch out for like wasps and hornet nests and stuff in old places like this, so. Hello? Oh, wow. Well, as far as abandoned places go, this is probably one of the nicer ones that I've seen. Like, look at that ceiling fan. That almost looks like it's brand new, or at least lightly used. The floor feels stable. I mean, I guess I'll find out the hard way if I go plummeting into the basement. Even that oven over there looks pretty lightly used. The glass is intact. Water does not work. I did try a light switch on the way in. There's no power. There's a stairwell going up to the second floor. This is little. Oh, and there's stairs going to the basement too. But that's not creepy at all. Yeah, there's a door. Yeah, this would have been like a... Yeah, that's a dresser right there. Kind of goes back into the wall there, like there's a hollow... It's like almost like the dresser was built into the wall. Very cool. Let's check out this other room here. So this room's got carpet. Beautiful view outside. Because I am here by myself, and I do want to be thoughtful to my own safety, I am going to keep Mr. Pointy Bit out, just in case. Closet, little stain to the rug. Let's go into the bathroom here. Yeah, just your basic bathtub. I mean, the thing is, everything here looks fairly modern. Like, I wonder what happened that somebody just up and left. Medicine cabinets are clear and actually, like, clean, too. So are the cupboards as well. So somebody actually cleaned house before they moved out. Maybe a laundry room. Interesting. Or just like a storage room. Yeah, I'm almost thinking maybe a laundry room. And this door just leads back outside. I guess this could have been like a boot room too. All right, let's head back in. Oh, Rita's gonna be sad she missed this one. I mean, assuming I live to tell the tale and get this on YouTube. Okay, so those are the stairs leading to the basement. Let's, now, gotta be cognizant about the flooring. But let's climb the stairs here. It's one of those narrow stairs. Oh, what? Oh, the piece from the heating vent is just on the steps there. I'm gonna move that out of the way. So I don't trip over that on the way back down. Almost kind of like an attic space a bit, but also a bedroom. I'm gonna stay near the edges here, just... Oh, there's one of those fat old Panasonic TVs here. Cool. Probably too heavy to move that out. Those things were heavy. And then we've got... I didn't bring a flashlight, but there's kind of like a little attic space there. I don't trust that floor, so I'm not going in. More electrical panels. You can see insulation and such. So yeah, one of those houses where like the second floor is also kind of the attic. I'm actually not too sure about these steps. And I am by myself, so I'm gonna make a common sense decision here and not go down. It's not worth getting hurt over. I will be a good guest and shut the door though. Okay, so for this next one, we're just doing a bit of a drive-by here. There are people that actually live here, so I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. It looks like we've got like an old shop or a warehouse. There's somebody's actual house. It looks like somebody's building a shed out in their yard there. And then just down the road here, that looks like an abandoned shed there. The other one, maybe. It looks like it's got a more recent paint job. And down here, there's another building here. This looks like it could have been like a general store or something. They have a sign advertising danger explosives. It almost looks like it could just be like a gimmicky poster. It is behind a gate, so can't go in. But yeah, that's a beauty to look at. And people have just built their lives around these abandoned buildings. It's kind of a cool thing to have on or near your property. Although it attracts weirdos like me.